Hello everyone, welcome to GNU according to CD, that is Government of National Unity. So guys, let's go back to Mexico City, where a new universe queen was crowned. And you're gonna find out who this new queen is. But first, we need to traverse this journey that led us to the new universe queen that we now have for the next 12 months. I am like, yes, one of my girls in my list made it. Oh, yes, she made it. Even though I'm bummed about Miss USA because I was confident about Miss USA. So I would not say I completely lost this one, even though I lost it type of situation, because I can prove it. I have receipts. My yesterday's videos, go and check what I said about Miss Denmark. Before somebody said, you didn't say that. I did, okay? I did. The receipts are there, all right? The receipts are there. So anyways, guys, so after the cut from the top 30, they went to the top 12. From the top 12, then they went to the top 5. The top 5, of course, these are the finalists who are now any of them would be crowned Miss Universe 2024. In this video, I'm going to combine, of course, the top 5 and the winner instead of creating a separate video for the winner. All of it's going to be in the same video because we got to see that moment when the winner was announced. What did she do? Was she acted like a lady? Or she was like, hey, screw it all, I'm done. That type of situation. Anyways, let's get to the top 5 and then I will make my commentary about them. So now, the moment came when the top 5 needed to be announced. The first queen that was called was Miss Nigeria, Chidima Adechina. Miss Mexico, Maria Fernanda Beltran. And then next was Denmark, Victoria Cheer. And then followed by Thailand, Shatita. Okay, sorry, it gets a little bit, never mind. Let's just say Miss Thailand and then Miss Venezuela. Those are the top 5 that were called. Now I'm looking at the top 5 and I'm like, okay, 2 of my girls made it. That is Venezuela and Denmark. If you go to my list, you are actually, in fact, even Miss Thailand. Miss Thailand is also on my list, but as an alternative. Thailand is on my list. Miss Nigeria and Miss Mexico, they are not on my, even Mexico is on my list, but as an alternative, but in the top 12, I think, if I'm not incorrect. The one that surprised me, to be honest with you, because of her 9.2 score in the closed door interviews was Miss Chidima Adechina, who is in the top 5. And she made it quite far. Now, let's talk about that. For the first, I think the people of Nigeria, they need to be very proud of themselves. This is the first time Nigeria, since 2001, made it this far in the competition. In most cases, they rank like the first round. They would place in the first round like the top 30, and then they would fade away from there. And I've said this before to some Nigerians while before all this started, why Nigeria never plays high. And I always said there's an aggression about the Nigerian girls. But in recent years, we've seen them softening up a little bit. That is why Miss Rivers, who contested for Miss Universe Nigeria 2024, she became first princess in Miss World 2002, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh no, was it 2019? I think 2019. That's because we began to see Nigerian queens starting to soften up a little bit and doing what needs to be done. And that is why they would fall away very far. And this time around, they came way too far. Yes. I also acknowledge, and I'm sure even the people of Nigeria would acknowledge this, Chidinma was trained in South Africa. And you already know South Africa is a beauty pageant country. And we got the best of the best trainers, best of the best coaches, best of the best mind setting of the crown Miss South Africa, as well as the preparations for Miss Universe. Back in the day, it used to be both Miss Universe and Miss World. So as you saw Chidinma doing her thing in Miss Universe 2024, you could just see a South African walking across the stage, because that is our training. However, though, before you all come for me, I'm just letting you know the facts here. Before you come for me, at the end of the day, Chidinma is Miss Nigeria. She is Miss Nigeria, and the credits go to Nigeria. They are the ones that placed this high in this competition. And I think the people of Nigeria need to be extremely proud of themselves. Be proud of yourselves under the circumstances and everything else that has taken place. You still need to be proud of yourselves. Be proud of yourselves, guys. That's all I can say. Making in the top 5, it's almost like winning the crown itself. Now let's move from that moment to when the questions and answers. There was the first round of questions and answers that took place. When Chidinma was called, she was asked a question, even though her answer was very short, literally a sentence. I thought, okay, she did okay. And then I saw the saved play, and I also saw the strategy, because she knew there was going to be a second round of questions. In case she did bad, she was going to redeem herself in the second round of questions, which I think she did. The second round, I thought her answer was quite powerful, but it was still typical. And I think playing the victim, when you are Miss Universe contestant, never play the victim. Always play the victor. You know, be the one that who won at the end of the day, and look down on your enemies and say, look at me now, type of situation. You don't stand there and play the victim. But though the after playing the victim, then she went into the punchline of her answer, which I thought, that's very nice. That actually could win you the crown. It could win you the crown. However, though, when Denmark was asked, she slayed the questions, both the first and the second question. And it's how at the end Miss Denmark was punching almost into the air by talking about women and their strength and power, and that they should never give up. That got the entire crowd inside that auditorium on its feet, because they felt her powerful message. And as a result of that, then they started announcing the top from the placements of the fourth, the third, the second, and the first princess. And so if I remember correctly, the fourth princess was Venezuela. Or is it the second? I think it was Venezuela. Followed by Thailand, which was a shocker for me, because Thailand, I believe she gave the best answer of all the girls, but she became the third princess. The second princess was Mexico, and then the first princess was Chidinma, Miss Universe. And then, of course, the winner for Miss Universe 2024,
the new Miss Universe is
So in another word, is that I'm still proud that one of my picks actually made it as Miss Universe. So I would say in 2024, I was both right and wrong. Now you make a pick whether I got it all wrong, or you give me 50-50. Me, I'm giving myself 50-50. because I got an eye for this sort of things, guys. I got an eye for this sort of things. My top 12 was a mess, and my top 5 was also a mess, even though I did have 3 of my girls that I had in my lists. And then, of course, Denmark taking the crown. I thought, I still got it. I still pretty much got it. So if anybody out there, please let me know, who do I talk to? Who do I talk to for me to be a judge in the next Miss Universe, like Miss Universe 2025? Or do I need to sleep with somebody? I don't know. What must I do to actually become the judge? If not a judge, at least care. Can I replace Mario Lopez as the host of Miss Universe 2025? Because I think I will do a pretty good job. But before we even go as far as Miss Universe, why don't we start here at home? Miss South Africa, are you listening? Is there anybody from Miss South Africa that could actually hear what I'm trying to say here? Let's start there, because I got a knack for this, guys. Honestly, I have to pat myself on the shoulder if I have to. But anyways, guys, on a serious note, congratulations to Miss Nigeria, Chidima. You outdone yourself. Absolutely congratulations to you. And your victory is definitely something to look up to as well. I mean, if you go back, now I'm going to talk to you guys about what I said in the beginning while it was still Crown Chasers. I don't know if you guys were following me then. During Crown Chasers, before we even got to who Chidima was, I said to myself when I saw her, I was like, that's Miss South Africa right there. Remember, I got the eye for these things? Yep. And I went as far as saying this girl could actually win Miss Universe. And I said that in my videos. I got receipts. You can watch my videos from the beginning when I was speaking about Chidima. This is exactly what I said. This girl has a Miss Universe face. And if she wins Miss South Africa, she is going to go represent South Africa in Miss Universe and take the crown and come back home with it. Well, that was before all the revelations started coming out about who exactly Chidima was. And and yeah, even my last video about her, you guys were like, Baka corner. Go and listen to that, what I said there. Go listen to it. Go listen to it. It's a receipt that I have for you. So is it a surprise to see her as the first princess? No. I'm not surprised that she is the first princess. However, though, I feel like she would have won Miss Universe 2024 had she not have this dark cloud hovering over her. You know what the dark cloud is. And she could have won it. But yeah, anyways, if you are a Nigerian that is going to come in my comment section, Sina uzbetele and be satisfied, okay? I'm not going to respond to you. I'm not going to say anything except to say congratulations. I am saying it in the video. Congratulations for making this far. Anything else that you are going to say outside of what I just said, that's between you and your God. All right? It's got nothing to do with me. Absolutely nothing to do with me. But congratulations to all of you. Hopefully, in the next Miss Universe, we are going to see Nigerians that are actually going to take the crown. That's how close you guys are. However, just to educate you a little bit, Nigerians, if at any event or should an unfortunate event happen to Miss Universe, which is Miss Denmark, maybe, God forbid, her plane crashes, Chidima becomes Miss Universe automatically. Yeah, she becomes Miss Universe. Or if Miss Universe decides to relinquish the crown, it is her first princess that takes over as the reigning queen. So since in Taga, I don't know. But I'm sure some of y'all number no do no sa and go for Miss Denmark. God, like I said, guys, no, I'm just joking. Gyadlala. All right? Gyadlala. Anyways, guys, it's been great. Thank you for following me. regarding this pageant, and I'm sure many of you got to learn some things of a few regarding Miss Universe, how it all works. Except that this year they kind of threw me off, like completely off. The judging was weird. This is the most weirdest judgments I've ever seen on Miss Universe. Now, I have to implore you guys, now that we are done with Miss Universe, we needed to push this because we are supporting our girl Mia LaRue, whom we are still supporting. And when she comes back home, we are still going to be working and loving her as we always have. Now it's time to focus our attention to Miss World South Africa. Remember her? She was crowned just last month. Or was it last month? Or was it last month? Yeah. Miss World South Africa. Miss World is going to take place in Dubai on the 25th of February 2025. And right now, we are going to support her and also promote her, push for her to the greatest heights that she can. On Miss World as well, South Africa is the best performer. We always either win, we always get up to the first princess. We haven't necessarily took the crown in Miss World, have we? Have we? I think we do have a Miss World in South Africa. Do we? I need to go and check. But all I know is we come very close to the crown. And now we need to come home with the crown. All right? So I'm glad about that. Hey, India, if you are listening, listen, you guys, I think you should be also proud of yourselves because you are title holders of Miss Grand 2024 as well as a Miss Teen Universe 2024. So that's because what's her name? What's her name again? The singer girl. She did not make it in the top 5. It's okay. It's cool. You guys already have 2 winners in 2024. I would have had a problem, honestly speaking, if Miss India won Miss Universe. Because, like, really, what are you guys eating there in India? We want it too. Other than that, guys, I am all good, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I have not slept the entire night. I'm exhausted, so I'm going to be sleeping the entire day. So kind of like get back my energy, my strength, and everything else. It's Sunday, thank goodness I can do this. And please don't leave this video without liking, sharing, commenting, or subscribing. But later on, I am going to give you my overall thoughts about Miss Universe 2024. I'm not happy with the production. That's as far as I can go first, as like a clue how my video is going to sound like later. I'm not happy at all. I really am not happy at all. I'm okay with the top 5. I'm okay. But the overall production sucked. It really did suck. Other than that, guys, let's see each other a little bit later, and I will see you. Don't leave here without liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. And if you like this family, please click the bell notification so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. Goodbye.